Can I make up a story quickly?
Before you get up.
Yeah, I know, but I have the story. Okay, this is the love story. I'll tell about how I met my hot Asian wife, Sheila. She's looking very, very embarrassed right now. Am I getting in trouble for this? Yes? It's pretty simple. The short version? The short version? Okay, it's not the, okay. Long ago and far away, with a speaker that I keep running into here. No, that's all right. I used to work at a large English conversation school. It was called ECK. It's like a cat with a fur ball. Anyway, I used to work, my first year working there, was working in Umeda. And we had these things we called free time lessons, which was basically this ticket thing where people would come in at any time, usually like office workers or whatever, would come in and you'd sit around at the table. You'd never know who your students were. It'd be like a 45-minute lesson and you pick some simple lesson out of a book. Well, a lot of times these lessons were pretty painful because some of the students were really, really, really low level, and after a while you start going brain dead trying to teach these lessons. And so when we had 5 high-level students, we'd be like, wow, full sentences. We'd be really excited. Well, at the school I went to, there was this, all the teachers in the school would sometimes negotiate over what students you get, right? Because some of them was like, I've had the beginners all the time, I want full sentences, please. Or there'd be certain students that everybody liked, or certain like kind of creepy students that people would want to stay away from. Since I was the big guy, like the creepy guys I usually got, because the women were like, no, you have to teach them. But anyhow, there was a woman that was known as the badminton lady at our school. And I hadn't taught her yet. But, you know, people were talking about the badminton lady, right? She always walked around, she had this big backpack with her badminton, she had her badminton rackets, because she'd go play badminton after work. So in this job, it was, you know, it was a pretty good job, and we sat around with people and we talked, and there's lots of cute young ladies, you know, to talk with usually. But anyhow, I had this one lesson, and the badminton lady, she wasn't written down as the badminton lady, it had her name. Anyway, it was just me and the badminton lady. So she sits down at the table, and then I just look at her, and look at her eyes, and I went, she's the one. Now, she didn't have this reaction, but it was weird. It was just like looking into the eyes of my oldest, dearest friend. And I just met her. It was all in the eyes. It still is. So this time I was a union troublemaker, and I had to make sure not to get in any trouble. We had strict rules: cannot date your students. So at the end of the term, when I knew I was going to be coming back to Kyoto, I wrote her a little note and gave it to her with my phone number in it, and she actually called me. And she still thought we're just going to be like friends or something. I had to try really, really hard. I was such a gentleman for such a long time. And then finally, we kissed on Bastille Day. Our first kiss was on Bastille Day. With the fireworks. So the fireworks thing is true. The fireworks thing we were just talking about, yeah. We kissed on Bastille Day on Kamogawa.
Those were your fireworks.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was. You know, on Kamogawa, where there's the evenly spaced couples elevate down here. And we still laugh every single day, right? We have a good laugh, yeah? So anyway, you never know. I just sat down and went, wow, it's her, come on. So that's my love story for today. Right?